this. We have a different understanding to them as it relates to gender relations. We believe in reciprocity. We believe in mahabbah, love between husband and wife. We don't believe the human being is a sex machine walking around looking for body counts and all this kind. We're not pickup artists. And young men that are trying to think they're macho and big, wallahi, they're red pill guys. They deserve a slap more than anybody, any feminist. They deserve a slap in their face. You should take this red pill and slap them so much that the red blood will come out of their face. That's what they deserve, brother. But obviously, this is just a joke. And hopefully, they don't get too upset by that. I think that's what it is. We can't afford. We have a monopoly, brother. I have to say, we as a Muslim, we have a monopoly on morality when it comes to our own morality and it comes to our community's morality. We reject to be led by any other people. A guy with a ponytail, some silly guy, come tell us what to do or what we need to know about women. How dare you come to us? Come tell us what to do. How dare you tell you and your followers what to do? And you come to Islam. We're Islam yu'ala. It's al. It's not la yu'ala alayh. Islam is high and it does not have someone come and tell us what to do and how to be with women, how to have sex with women, how to go with the women, how to play a game with women. We don't need to play qawlan sadida. Allah already said it. Speak straight with women. Be respectful with women. How about that? And when the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ told us, be good with women, literally protect them with you. This ain't the kind of kalam that you hear from these kilab, from these dogs in the red pill community. It's not the kind of kalam that you hear from these guys that are making a mockery out of women. And these brothers coming in. I'm not talking about Mahdi, by the way, but alhamdulillah, he's going to renounce red pill. But I'm talking about other people. I'm talking about people that come into this with this mentality of coming in and attacking women now with this whole, they're attacking their wives, ruining their marriages, going through, bro.
If they're married,
going through Muslim women, probably that's the next thing they're gonna do. They're gonna do the red pill thing using as the wise baniyat of talaq. Mark my words, if they're not doing it already, by marriage with the intention of divorce, which is a valid thing according to majority of scholars.
Yeah, that's not self-trigger.
No, it's valid until they're gonna say, well, it's valid, so we're gonna do it, and they're gonna destroy the marriages of the people.
Narration you gave about the man who wanted to divorce his wife, and then he's reminded about, he's talking about love, but he's reminded about compassion. What is that? That's basically saying, don't be hedonistic. That's what Islam's saying. Don't be hedonistic.
Exactly.
Don't be. It's all about me.
No.
When the young man, he married the woman who was not a virgin, he did it because of other people that he was, in charge of. So again, it was him reducing his own pleasures for the sake of the greater good. And that's what Islam is about. What is Islam teaching us? Islam is teaching us to curtail instant gratification, to curtail hedonism. That's what essentially religion's about. And capitalism is all about having optimum experiences. And that's why we have this thing like body count. Okay, what's your body count? I got this body count.
It's disgusting, bro. How many people in London have sexually transmitted diseases?
Yep.
But increase your body count, increase your likelihood for sexually transmitted diseases. Moreover, I don't even think, like, how can you enjoy having sex with a woman for one night? Sorry to say, like, it's not even that. She doesn't know what you like. You don't like one night. You have not sexually calibrated, bro. These guys are not happy, and most women, they don't enjoy sex unless they love the guy. And if you don't love her, and you're just using her like that, it's like, what is it? What is she? Basically, she's a disposable trash can. Yeah. You've made her into a complete object. Bro, it's disgusting stuff, man. It is totally it's despicable.
And the beautiful thing about Islam is, in Islam, the objectification of women is something which will be prohibited. And what does that lead to when this stops? In fact, let's conversely look at it. What happens when objectification of women does happen? You're going to have more zina in society.
Exactly.
You're going to have more comparison in society.
Exactly.
Okay, so every woman is basically having to compare ourselves with these artificial standards. Okay, they don't feel worthy. Some people, they literally they go onto Instagram to try and take a picture. It takes them 20 minutes. Getting the right angle, doing this. Last week, put up a picture, got 100 likes. This time I got 90, starting to feel depressed. So that's the thing. Islam stops all those things. Where does capitalism do that? Where does red pill or feminism or any of the isms do that? That's the beauty about Islam, that Islam, as Sheikh Ahmed Didat used to say, it is there to actually become supreme over all these other isms. So whether it's Christianity, Judaism, red pill, feminism, socialism, communism, Darwinism,
to destroy them all.
It's to supersede them all.
Yeah, to finish them all, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, I tell you, I invite the red pill community to Islam. It will give you everything that you want.
That's right.
And don't you dare try and call us to your way of life.
Yep.
You're nothing. Yeah, all of you are nothing. Sorry to say, but you can come to Islam and you can be something. You can be high value. You can be high value. You can be high value. The real high value man is not the one, yeah, who's hiding behind some screen watching pornographies, trying to go with escorts and prostitutes in order to increase their body counts. Little
do it so much, and then after some time they become super conservative. They give it all up and they become like, you know, family orientated, and they want a virgin because they realize, hang on a second, I've been doing this all my life, but do I want a daughter like that? Do I want like a wife like that? No. And what does Islam teach you? The Prophet ﷺ, you know, when the young man came and he wanted to commit zina, teaches you empathy. Would you like somebody to do that to your daughter or your mother or your sister?
Well, they'll say yes. Bro, these guys are the youths. All of them are the youths. Except, okay, I'm not going to say all of them. There's some Muslims, but they are the youth. It's the youth culture. It's the youth culture. They're cuckolds or whatever they're all the bad things in one, bro. You know, they need to come to Islam and become men. That's how to become a real man.
Yeah.
But all of you guys couldn't even, all of the red pill people, they couldn't even be like the fingernail of the Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Fighting 1 time, 2 times, putting his life on the line every year, 9 women 1 time. What are you talking about, bro? What are you doing behind talking to some girls, some divorcee bullying a divorcee online? You think you're a big man? Or another guy that's attacking women and saying, like, you know, making them out to be some kind of money runners, running after money, gold diggers.
Yeah.
Gold diggers, you know what I'm trying to say? And a man is a sex machine with an ATM inside of him. What the hell, man? You want to be real men? Come to Islam. That's the only religion which will allow you that now. What? Tell me what other religion that's going to allow you to be a real man. You want to be a real man? Come to Islam. That's what I say to you. As simple as that. It will give you the ability to have ta'a and qawama in the marriage. You'll have a managerial hierarchy. Yeah, you can have up to 4 wives. Yeah, you can do lots of things. To be honest with you, in Islam as a man, more privilege for man than in any other religion in the whole wide world. Let's be honest about it.
And more privileges for women.
No doubt about it. But we're not focusing on women right now. We don't need to even say that. Men have the ability to be men in Islam. They can counteract the leveraging ability of women to be able to weaponize the children against. They can do a lot of stuff. You will not get the same service if you're egoist, even as an egoist. Listen to me, gender-based egoist man. You will never get the same service being a little Westerner, yeah, in this country, getting bullied up and down, trying to be in an egalitarian marriage, than you are being a real man in Islam. You'll never get it. Yeah. I'm the boss in my house. That's the truth of the matter. No one can deny it.
And you know about this, when you get these male feminists, right?
And they are egalitarian equals with their wives.
Yeah. They themselves, they are telling people, oh, what, in Islam, you want the woman to be obedient to the man. Yes, we bloody well do. Like, what's wrong with that? What is wrong with the idea that if a woman, she wants someone that's going to be generous, she wants someone that's going to be a protector.
Yeah.
And then in return, he doesn't want a protector and he doesn't want her to be generous. He wants somebody that's going to obviously be loving and caring and you know, well-natured, but at the same time, he wants somebody that is going to listen. You can't have 2 people running a ship. The one trying to go left, one trying to go right. The fact is, in every single structure that you have, whether it's a military, a corporate organization, a volunteer, you need to have a leader. So when we have these ideas that, wait a minute, we have to be equal, right? No. Equal in leadership. Then it's like, oh wait, how is that going to work exactly?
Brother, do you know what? To be honest with you, yeah, I'm going to be honest. If that was
lying all this time,
brother, I would never accept such a setup.
Absolutely,
I would never accept such a setup. What? What the hell are we talking about? I feel like this is exploitation. Men are being exploited. They are being exploited. Believe me, they are being exploited by this through egalitarian relationships.
Even the sisters are agreeing in the chat.
Yeah, no,
absolutely.
They are being absolutely exploited. And we are saying to Western men that have been exploited through the court systems, through weaponizing of children, through this, through that, through egalitarian, and for a woman that thinks that she's an equal to a man, which she's not. Yeah, all of these things are levels of exploitation. We're saying to these men, come to Islam, and at least we have a structure which ensures you that you can manifest your nature in the way that you need to manifest it. Yeah. You need to manifest it. You manifest that nature. If you want to be a polygynist, you be polygynist. You don't need to stay with one woman all your life. You don't need to do it. You don't need to be at home being under the spell of a woman telling you what to do. No, you don't need to have the same domestic what do you call it? Domestic obligations as the woman. No. How about all of that? Yeah, that's what Islam gives you. And if you want to come to that religion, I say to you, you know what? You're going to be a real man.
And
otherwise, you know what you're going to be doing? You're going to be trying to impress women like a little prick, little guy who can, like old man, getting meaningless relationships. You don't have anything, nothing, people. These red pill are nothing. You are trying to reinvent the wheel. The wheel has already been going for 1,400 years, steering hundreds of millions, if not billions of men into prosperity and being able to manifest their nature in the way that Allah has created us.
This is a war of ideas. It's a war of ideas, and naturally ideas will be selected. And we are coming with tanks, with aeroplanes, with cybersecurity, with all of this. And these guys turn up with a spoon. A plastic spoon, and they want to challenge Islam. They want to be like, oh, we got this idea, we got this little spoon and wiggling it around. There is no battle, there is no war. There's literally nothing you can bring which is better than revelation.
Exactly.
Nothing is better than revelation. Yeah. And look, you know, a few years ago in Speaker's Corner, I heard this guy, and he's not a Muslim, and he talks out against religion and whatnot, and he loves politics. And he was giving this speech, and you know what he said? He said, whatever you like to say about the Muslims, they have stability. The woman rears the children, the man does this.
Yes.
Even as somebody who is not a Muslim, he recognized they have this.
You're right, bro. And you know what? Let me tell you something else, yeah? Look, let me tell you something. Right now, one thing that these red pills do say, and I think there's a strong element of truth in it, is that they say a woman don't like to be an equal with a man in terms of hierarchy.
Definitely not.
Psychoanalytically, that puts her off. She goes into a state where she wants to find something better. She feels like there's something defunct with that man. There is a psychoanalytic need. Maybe it comes from the Oedipus complex. Whatever it comes from, it can be speculative.
Did you make that up?
No, the Oedipus complex. No, there is a psycho. It's not domination. I'm not saying a woman wants to be dominated, but she doesn't want to. She doesn't necessarily want a man that she can boss around. She wants a man that will lead her. That there is good evidence for that. There is very good evidence. In fact, hypergamy is the evidence for that. And hypergamy is true to some great extent. Because why would you go for someone that's got more money unless you wanted something to be done by that man in terms of protection? And if he's going to protect you and he's got more money than you, you're choosing a man that's more powerful than you. What does that show? It shows that it's true. There is a need. There is a psychological need for a woman to want a man that can lead her, that can do things for her. And sometimes she might be frustrated on a conscious level. She might feel like that's frustrating. What he's telling me what to do, this and that. Yeah, he's telling you what to do, this and that. But unconsciously, he is filling a gap for you that you would never have been able to have filled. And these kinds of guys that are they are egalitarian, those guys would never understand this, and that's why they have the least stable marriages. Divorce rates in the West is 5 times the amount in the Muslim world. You know, according to stats, for example, Egypt and these countries, there's like 10% divorce rate. In America, there's a 50% divorce rate. In the United Kingdom, it's like 33% divorce rate. There's a reason why the egalitarian model is dysfunctional. It's because there's no hierarchy, and it doesn't satisfy the psychoanalytic unconscious need of a woman to have the father alternative that she may have desired from the time of psychoanalytic psychosexual stages of development, as Freud puts it. And I think that's the situation right there.